Today on Rappler. President Marcos urges Congressman Teves Jr. to face allegations he masterminded the killing of Governor Degamo. The Philippine Coast Guard says the Japanese ROV that found sunken MT Princess Empress can't plug the leak or siphon oil. The MRT-3 says it is not liable for a commuter's damaged laptop. Russia and China tighten ties as the West continues its support for Ukraine with a $16 billion aid. K-pop group TXT make history as the first South Korean group to headline Lollapalooza. Ann Curtis raises over 2 million pesos after finishing the 2023 Tokyo Marathon. And twice as Chaeyoung apologizes for wearing a shirt with a swastika on it.
Saan manggagaling yung threat?
President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. answers embattled Negros Oriental 3rd District Representative Teves Jr., who has refused to come home amid supposed threats to his safety after being implicated in the killing of the province's governor Roel Degamo. Marcos says the government has made numerous offers to Teves to guarantee his security.
The only advice I can give to Kong Arnie is that habang tumatagal ito, mas nagiging mahirap ang sitwasyon mo. So, mas maaga kang makauwi, mas marami pang option ang mangyayari. Pero pagka masyado nang late, wala na, mapipilitan ng gobyerno. We will have to move without any discussions with him.
Teves also alleges there was a supposed palace order to orchestrate his downfall over e-sabong or online cockfighting, but says he believes Marcos had no idea about it. Suspects in Degamo's assassination allege a certain Congressman Teves was the mastermind of the attack. The Philippine Coast Guard says the Japanese remotely operated vehicle or ROV that found the sunken MT Princess Empress is not capable of plugging or siphoning oil from the tanker. In an interview with News 5, PCG Commandant Artemio Abu says another vessel from Singapore may have to be contracted by the ship owner to do this task. He says there is still no information on when this next step will be undertaken. Abu says it was ship owner RDC Railed Marine Services which contracted the entities that are engaged in this major work. There is widespread concern that if the leak is not plugged soon, it would continue to spread and ruin the Verde Island Passage, the center of the Philippines' marine biodiversity. The management of the Metro Rail Transit Line 3 apologizes for its handling of an incident that left a passenger's laptop damaged, but clarifies it was not liable for any damage incurred while inside its station. Aliana Columbres, a college student, had her laptop damaged while passing through the MRT-3 Taft Station security checkpoint on Wednesday, March 15. Columbres says she placed her backpack flat on the X-ray scanner's conveyor belt, then the passenger behind her, quote, forcefully pushed his bag inside the scanner, which caused her backpack to be pushed vertically upright. Her bag, which contained the laptop, got jammed inside the scanner as guards merely watched without hitting the stop switch for the conveyor belt. The MRT-3 management says they already reached out to Columbres to apologize for the incident. Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin cement the friendship between China and Russia and jointly criticize the West as it offers nearly $16 billion in financial aid and faster delivery of battle tanks. Xi and Putin refer to each other as dear friends, promise economic cooperation, and describe their countries' relations as the best it has ever been. A joint statement includes accusations against the West, saying the United States was undermining global stability and NATO is barging into the Asia-Pacific region. Putin praises Xi for a peace plan for Ukraine that he proposed last month and blames Kyiv and the West for rejecting it. Responding to the meeting, the White House says China's position was not impartial and urges Beijing to pressure Russia to withdraw from Ukraine. K-pop boy group Tomorrow by Together or TXT will make history as the first South Korean group to headline Lollapalooza. Lollapalooza announces its lineup for the 2023 edition, which will feature TXT, Kendrick Lamar, Billie Eilish, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Lana Del Rey, Odessa, the 1975, and Karol G as headliners. Aside from TXT, Korean acts The Rose, DPR Ian, DPR Live, and rookie group New Jeans are also slated to perform at the festival. New Jeans will also become the first female K-pop group to be part of the lineup. Lollapalooza 2023 will take place at Grant Park in Chicago on August 3 to 6. TXT first performed in Lollapalooza in 2022. It is also where their label mate BTS member J-Hope made history as the first South Korean act to take center stage at a major American music festival. Ann Curtis wraps up her Tokyo Marathon 2023 journey by updating fans on the progress of her funding drive. Ann earlier shared she had partnered with UNICEF Philippines to raise funds for children who are victims of violence, abuse, and exploitation. In an Instagram post, Ann announces she is closing the funding page at over 1 million pesos, saying they reached way above our goal. Ann earlier promised she would double the amount of the donations, bringing the total up to nearly 2.2 million pesos. She calls each donor a hero and says their contribution, no matter how small, would go a long way. Ann ran the New York Marathon in 2016 and the London Marathon in 2018. Chaeyoung of K-pop girl group Twice apologizes for wearing a shirt with a swastika in a recent Instagram post. In the since-deleted photo, Chaeyoung's shirt featured a graphic of a man wearing a swastika symbol on it. The man in the image is Sid Vicious, bassist of the 1970s punk band Sex Pistols. The photo was quickly met with criticism online. The symbol is an emblem used by the German Nazi Party. Chaeyoung apologizes, saying, quote, "I didn't correctly recognize the meaning of the tilted swastika in the t-shirt I wore. I deeply apologize for not thoroughly reviewing it." She promises to, quote, "pay absolute attention in the future to prevent any situation similar from happening again." Chaeyoung made her debut as the main rapper and sub-vocalist of Twice in October 2015. And that's today's wrap. I'm Nina Liu. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.